Good morning, Yahya and Scary Imaginary Community. This is Mary Gillen here speaking. Um, this is my first podcast, and I'm going to start doing podcasts every Monday and Wednesdays, normally consisting of updates on my health and some news and some stuff that just needs to be said and documented out there. These pods aren't going to be long, probably somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes, just to take time out and just to see how everyone is doing. Now, as many of you may have noticed, the recent live stream that me and my sister have done is God. Not the one about doors, the one that we said that we need to get law enforcement involved. The reason why we have to take down the live stream is because our sister Abby says whenever making a report about someone, regardless if it's online or in person, you're never supposed to disclose the information, which is something I never thought about. I thought that you could do it, but I guess you're not supposed to. So I removed the live stream. As far as my Twitter goes, everything is still standing. Everything is good. I've been checking in with Kyle's Twitter daily just to make sure. You see what I'm saying? He has already deleted the tweets, which I'm guessing it's a good thing. But considering that there is another individual out there that's trying to make this known and taking everything out of context and only showing the world what they want them to see instead of the whole story, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's not entirely good enough. I'm bringing this whole entire situation up because yesterday me and Josanna was cleaning out our garage in our home, and Josanna was talking to me about getting me a Lala Loopsy doll that I always wanted. No, it wasn't B Spells, a lot of crumb sugar cookie or mittens fluff and stuff. It was a Lala Loopsy character by the name of Harmony B Sharp. Now, if you don't know who Harmony B Sharp is, she's a character from Lala Lucy, and she has a doll that talks and that sings and that dances, and is honestly something that I always wanted ever since I was a little girl and never been able to get it. Josanna have told me yesterday. She said, I want to get you a Harmony B Sharp doll, but considering that I don't like Lala Loopsy, and that thing is creeping me out because it sings, talks, it sings, and it dances. I'm not gonna get you it, and I'm fine with the cartoon. I just not fine with the dolls. Therefore, I don't want you to have it in your room. That scenario is very equivalent to what Kyle is doing. He's manipulating and changing and affecting how other people view on me just because he doesn't like me or doesn't approve or doesn't support me personally because of what I used to do. I take this call. Take a call a second. Anyway, like I was saying, Kyle and Josanna's situation is it's very similar, and it's because of this. Uh, just because Josanna claims she doesn't like Lala Loopsy or she doesn't like the dolls, it affects me and manipulates, and it just doesn't just manipulate, but it also dictates, which again affects me, how I am or am not allowed to have a Lala Loopsy doll. With Kyle's situation and what he is doing, he is not only telling people stuff out of context and telling them what he wants them to hear, he's also manipulating, dictating, and changing the views and opinions about of these people about me just because he personally doesn't support or tolerate or like what I do, which is okay. It's okay to it's okay to have an opinion about a person. It's okay not to support a person, and it's okay not to like what a person does. But just because you don't like these people, that doesn't mean that you should go and manipulate and dictate other people's opinions and beliefs on this individual. If you don't know anything about a subject, it's better to keep your mouth shut, because believe it or not, it's actually complicated to argue with somebody who's foolish and that doesn't have enough insight on the information. You tell them whatever you want them to hear, truth or not, it's going to come out the whole entire story. My sister Josena also had told me that Kyle was actually doing the right thing when he said he wanted to cut ties with me. But when he took and started going behind my back and making videos about me, and posting stuff, and continue to literally in this area, this Asian state, harass me, that's when, as Josena put it, that's when he threw his victim card out of the window. Now, in my opinion, about this whole entire situation, in my opinion, is something that could have easily been avoided. There's a lot of people who do a lot of illegal stuff, and they're friends with people that do illegal stuff. They don't really go on the internet and talk about this person. Yeah, they might tell a few family members, but no, but they don't actually try to shame this individual just because, well, I don't like what he does. What he's doing is illegal. It's not okay. So, if it's not okay and you know it's not okay, just take it into consideration that because this is not right, it's not okay, I shouldn't even be on this line, I shouldn't be talking to these people, should leave them alone, not to go out and ruin their image. If you're considered to be a troll, believe it or not, no one's going to take you seriously. But at the same time, if you're making an opinion about somebody and you're spreading this information like wildfire, just because you don't like anyone and it turns out that you were the actual cause, or this person really wasn't doing anything out of the way, then it's going to come back and bite you in the bottom. Point of the matter is this: just because you don't like anyone or you don't like someone, don't try to ruin their lives, because all it's going to do is get you end up in more trouble than what you're, actually bargaining for, you're looking for. If you don't like somebody, don't take and spread information, regardless if it's true or false, just because you don't like this individual and you believe that, no one else should, like it too. I have lost this man over 2 or 3 subscribers yesterday, and I can guarantee that one of these subscribers was probably Purple Gamers. Um, and it really could have been because of Chromastone. I didn't really leave Discord because of the situation. If you want to go see that video, you'll see it. But I didn't leave Discord because of Kyle's shenanigans. I left Discord because Discord practically ruined my life. I lost friends. I ended up being entrapped and taken advantage of multiple times. You know, I ended up not entrapped, excuse me, I used the wrong term. I ended up being taken advantage of. It was toxic. I couldn't really find peace there. So that's why I created a Gilded. So my friends that I was friends with on Discord can move there and befriend me there, and I don't have to wake up to see a server full of stuff talking about, well, look at what Kyle said about Mary, or well, look at what Kyle said about Josanna, or any anything of that. But it's more peaceful on Gilded, and I don't want nothing to disturb that peace, and I don't want anything to and I'm not going to allow anything that stir that peace. All I'm just saying is, guys, just because you don't like someone, that doesn't give you the right to ruin their life, and that also doesn't give you the right to take and manipulate and dictate and actually force change other people's opinions about them. Let me give one more example, and then I'm gonna log off. AMG Sheena. Sheena do not know anything about me and Josanna. Sheena doesn't know our birthday. She doesn't know our height, our weight, what state we live in. None of that. She probably don't even know what nationality we are. Okay, and we say that like a lot of times. Sheena can say whatever she wants about me and Josanna, but at the same time, she don't know who we are. So by her saying whatever she wants to say about me and Josanna really doesn't make anything factual nor valid because again, she don't know us. A lot of people nowadays think you don't have to know a person to see their true colors. Yes, you do. Because somebody could smile in your face all day long and then go right behind your back and stab you, and you won't even know it until somebody says something about it. So when it would come down to Akuma Kira and Sheena, they don't know me. We don't know them. Sheena could be all nice and hunky dory and all fine and fancy, and just appear to us as a wolf in sheep's clothing. But that's how she approached us. That's not how she actually is. So because of what Kyle is doing, Kyle is playing like he is this troll when he really isn't a troll. And it's a lot of stuff going on. Really, I'm the only person actually that a lot of people know that doesn't hide or change myself. The only time I had to change myself or manipulate myself into being somebody else that I'm not is when I was dating one of my ex-boyfriends back in middle school and high school. But anyway, like I was I'm saying long off, don't change just because you don't like somebody. Don't force other people to have their opinion to be changed. It's not good. It's not good for the environment. It's not good for the communities. It's not good because at the end of the day, you'll just be looking like a manipulator, none less a dictator. And neither of those kind of if you're not Kim Jong Un or you're not President Biden, it's not going to be a good name calling for you. But I'm Mary Gillum, and this is my Wednesday podcast, and I'll make another one on Monday.